Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Raw. We're building up towards the King of the Ring premium live event in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, where we will crown not only King of the Ring in 2026, but also a new World Heavyweight Champion. This is WWE 2K26 Universe Mode episode 94. This is KO Productions. As I'm Callum, otherwise known as the KO King, as we welcome you to another action-packed edition of the Red Brand Monday Night Raw. As tonight we come to you live from the OVO Hydro Arena in Glasgow, Scotland. Gonna be an awesome night of action as always, so let's not waste any further time and get straight into the action. Here we go, man. Let's get to war. Tonight we're kicking things off with the first round matchup and the King of the Ring tournament for the Raw bracket. And out first, former SmackDown star of this series, the inaugural Universal Champion last season and former US Champion this series, the phenomenal AJ Styles. Back on Raw here in Glasgow. Gonna have a first round match in the King of the Ring tournament. Gonna be a fun one here tonight. AJ Styles taking part in his second SummerSlam main event in a row last weekend, where he fell short to Daniel Bryan in the main event of SummerSlam Saturday, losing a chance to regain the WWE Championship, become a two-time champ. AJ Styles, that was not to be that night, but let's see if he can move forward. Now a part of Monday Night Raw because of the superstar shake-up that came with it. Styles also moved over to Raw after SummerSlam and the Superstar Shake-Up last season. He's doing it again this season, and he's looking to advance into King of the Ring, into the quarter-final round, which in the red bracket, LA Knight defeating Bobby Roode in a WrestleMania main event rematch from WrestleMania Saturday last season. And then Braun Breaker going to win back against Randy Orton in the first round last week after their SummerSlam matchup just the night prior. Who's going to join them in the Raw bracket? Of course, the SmackDown bracket seeing Drew McIntyre advance by beating Keith Lee this past Thursday night. And then Roman Reigns knocking off Samoa Joe in a great first time ever clash. Well, this one, not a first time ever clash. These two men squared off before they're doing it again, this time in the first round of King of the Ring. Guess who comes AJ's opponent? Former Mr. Money in the Bank, and because of that, a former World Heavyweight Champion of 116 days, I believe, or 118 actually. The Dutch Destroyer, Aleister Black. Black also a part of SmackDown this series. Now a part of Raw due to the Superstar Shake-Up, and he has faced off with Styles, as we mentioned before. While Black was World Champion in one of Black's defenses where he was able to knock off the Phenomenal One at the latter end of last season. Let's see if we can do it again, this time in the first round of the King of the Ring tournament. Don't go anywhere, Glasgow's going to be in for a treat. It's AJ Styles, it's Aleister Black in the first round of King of the Ring. We're back live on Monday Night Raw. This opening contest is going to take shape as Raw official, the newest official of the Red Brand, Jessica Carr, is assigned the duties for this one. AJ and Aleister, one-on-one in the first round of the King of the Ring tournament. Could imagine Braun Breaker, LA Knight, Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre looking on closely to see who they could be facing off with in latter stages of this tournament. One of this matchup will be facing Braun Breaker in the quarterfinals as Aleister Black and AJ now go back and forth here. There's some chain wrestling sequence. Now it's Black into a hammerlock on AJ Styles. Black at SummerSlam, a part of that sixth Superstar SummerSlam gauntlet representing SmackDown, of course, now a part of Monday Night Raw going forward. He entered number 5 that Aleister got eliminated straight away by entrant 4 Carmelo Hayes, the man who ended up winning the whole thing and will earn a United States Championship opportunity because of that, as he will challenge the US Champion of SmackDown, Jacob Fatu, the Samoan Werewolf, representing the MFTs. That going down at King of the Ring in Saudi Arabia in a number of weeks' time. But right now it's Black. Looking at a weird chin lock on AJ Styles. Styles slipping out of it, but now it's Black got the arm wringer on a grounded Phenomenal One. AJ gonna fight out of it. Big body shot to the midsection of Aleister Black. Styles wants to get his win back after losing at SummerSlam Saturday. Blackpool losing on SummerSlam Sunday, only lasting about 5 minutes in that gauntlet before being eliminated by Carmelo Hayes, who already got damage done to him by Rusev. moments prior to Black's entrance. But it's AJ Styles got him in. He going into the headlock now. A standing headlock, this time locked in by Aleister Black, the former World Heavyweight Champion. Loses the goal to Bobby Roode, of course. No way out. What a drop kick that time by AJ Styles. Right upside the jaw of Aleister Black. And then way out through the Love event. Roode able to beat Aleister Black and then go on to face LA Knight in the main event of WrestleMania Saturday, where Knight was able to secure the world title. Of course, Knight able to beat Bobby Roode again in the first round of King of the Ring last week, right here on Raw. Right now it's Black. Look at this. My goodness, the top wrist lock on AJ Styles. Great chain wrestling sequence by both of these superstars tonight as we kick off Monday Night Raw from Glasgow, Scotland this evening. Look at Aleister Black go wrenching away. Got that wrist straight to the top there of AJ Styles. Styles in trouble. AJ though able to turn around. Look at Styles go here. AJ got a side headlock on Black. Black though able to switch him off, and Black now goes behind. German suplex. What the breaks the cover. The 1 count only in a kick out by AJ Styles. Well, Black's beat him before for the world title on the Raw before the Royal Rumble PLE last year. Let's see if he can do it again tonight. Let's look at Aleister Black go. Absolutely on fire this evening. Black now looking for another German suplex. This time from a deadlift. This time the bridge again. The cover. Shoulders down on Styles to advance. A 1 count again. AJ gonna keep surviving this. Double foot stop moving out of harm's way as AJ Styles that time. Styles coming in. Big right hand. His forearm shot. Roundhouse kick by Styles. Got him against the ropes. Now AJ clothesline and sends him on the floor. And if this was a Royal Rumble matchup, then Styles would have got an elimination on Black, but Styles would have eliminated himself though, as there's that slingshot forearm to the floor by AJ. Aleister Black out on his feet on the outside. Styles on the apron now. Styles on the moonsault. Throwing caution to the wind. I've seen AJ do that maneuver almost every time we see the Phenomenal One in the ring this series. As now he sends Aleister Black in a squared circle, heading up to the top rope, looking at his win back from over a year ago. Here last season, AJ, top rope, he goes, cross body to advance, and on the next round, a King of the Ring, hook in the leg, shoulders down, scoring 2 kick out. Aye, Aleister Black. Oh, close call that time off the ropes though, and Black now going to catch him with a knee. Right upside that temple. Now Black able to drop. AJ Styles down, double foot stomp, nice roundhouse kick that time from Black, and now Black on ham here. Look at this, big elbows right up to the top of the head. My goodness, AJ last series getting all the way to the finals, I should say, of the King of the Ring tournament, representing Monday Night Raw, getting eliminated right at the final hurdle by Seth freaking Rollins, the winner of last year's King of the Ring, 2025 King of the Ring winner, Seth freaking Rollins, able to win the WWE Undisputed Championship of the Royal Rumble, being Drew McIntyre and his shot here by winning King of the Ring. Styles side effect cover, 2 count on Black and a kick out. Man, oh man, let's see if Styles could go full way. This time, of course, Seth freaking Rollins, last year's winner, is in it this year, but this time it's not for a shot at either championship, of which brand you're a part of. It is for the World Heavyweight Championship of Monday Night Raw, which was vacated by the Ring General Gunther after an injury was suffered in his main event matchup at SummerSlam Sunday against Kurt Angle and Career versus title. What a knee though, that time by Aleister Black. And look at this combination offense from Black, dropping him with a DDT. So Black now looking to become the mainstay, maybe looking to become a 2-time world champion. The corner of the knee, from down, cover, hooks the leg, shoulders down to advance in the quarterfinals. The tuna kick out. One of this, as mentioned, faces Braun Breaker. In 2 weeks' time, of course, the semi-finals and finals will take place. The Raw semi-finals, the SmackDown semi-finals, and of course the finals between Raw Superstar and SmackDown Superstar, all going down at King of the Ring Premium Love event in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. AJ burning hammer on Black. My goodness, what offense cover. Hooks the leg, shoulders down, scores 2 to advance. No, Black's going to stay in it. Great opening battle here. You've got to imagine that if a superstar from SmackDown ends up winning the King of the Ring like it did last series, then they will be now a mainstay on Monday Night Raw, being the World Heavyweight Champion Drew Gunther. No longer being the top guy here on Raw after we had to relinquish the gold due to injury, ending his 31-day reign. It's AJ Styles. Firmly in control. Aleister Black against the ropes like earlier on. Black though, gonna elbow him. Right in the bridge of the nose and now picking up AJ Styles again with this combination we've saw earlier on. We'll see it again. Black now dropping him with a DDT. Now again gonna pick up AJ Styles. Aleister Black for victory. Right here to advance. Into the next round, king of the ring, and there's the brain. Buster floats over, shoulders down the cover, the turn. AJ's gonna power on. My days. AJ showing his resiliency. Double foot stomp again. Avoided. AJ coming in. There's a big time forearm shot by Styles. And it's Styles out to the apron. A springboard 450. Come on. Hooks the leg. Shoulders down. 2 count. Aleister's going to stay alive. Oh man. Great resilience on display by the former World Heavyweight Champion. Styles, of course, the inaugural Universal Champ. 2 former World Champs battling here in the first round of the King of the Ring. This could easily be a semi-final matchup here. Or if they're on opposite brands, it could very easily be a finals. But look at this. Black with shots, with combinations, and a European uppercut to the back of the head of AJ Styles. This is what the former World Champ Aleister Black is all about. Black gonna out-aim him with a cutter. Drops on the cutter, the cover, the hook, the leg, shoulders down, 2 count. Styles again, popping free at 2. What a night tonight in Glasgow is Black, and the corner went for the moonsault. AJ, able to get his knees up, not happening. And Styles, look at that, and Sakari, both men are down through his shaw. Point of the matchup, Styles able to get to his feet first. Aleister down and out, middle rope frog splash by AJ. Frog splash right in the midsection that time of the Dutch Destroyer. I know what Styles thinking. Over the apron. Look at the springboard and phenomenal forearm, and that'll do it. AJ will cover the hook to the leg, the shoulders down. Styles to advance. And the quarterfinals are king of the ring. There's 2. And a kick out by Aleister Black. Oh, well, that is why he's a former World Heavyweight Champion, ladies and gentlemen. Able to stay in it through anything. As Aleister Black getting taken out there. Didn't get all of it, then AJ Styles off that bottom rope cannibal senton, but able to get enough. Black over the kick. Right to the leg of AJ Styles. Black now runs it. Oh, matey, you're on AJ Styles. Heading to the top rope, but AJ trying to get his balance. Trying to get out of the world of hurt here from Aleister Black, but Black instead gonna elect to boot him outside of the ring, eliminating from a Royal Rumble if this was the case. And now Aleister Black on the inside gonna do the triangle moonsault to the floor on Styles. What a thing of beauty. AJ getting taken out. Aleister Black looking for his second victory against the Phenomenal One here in the series. Well, he did it last season. Can he do it this season? Black's heading to the top rope. AJ Styles slowly but surely getting to his feet clearly. And a wobbly foundation meteor off the top by Black. The cover. Hook in the leg. Shoulders down to advance in the quarterfinals. The face brown breaker in the next round. The king of the ring. The 2. The kick out by AJ again. What a battle between these 2 combatants here on Raw. AJ Styles battling back, getting to his feet. Watch Styles. Look at him go here, my goodness. Styles, what shots on Aleister Black. Look at that. Absolutely laid him with that one that time. And now it's AJ Styles to pick up Styles. 1916 shades of Finn Balor. Another competitor upon a Monday Night Raw. And alongside Styles now. Maybe Finn's going to have a little word with AJ for using his manoeuvre. Nonetheless, both men were down for the moment. And now it's AJ Styles going to pick up Aleister Black into a calf crusher submission. Calf crusher, centre of the ring, nowhere for Black to go here. Will he tap out or pass out to the pain? The referee just got called right there to see if he will. And if he does, AJ Styles will advance to the next stage. A king of the ring by Black. Able to get out of it. Elbow to the midsection. That time both men back to their feet. Black Mass didn't get out of it, but he's stunned and there's a second one. For a good measure, the cover on that side of the ring. The hook to the leg. Shoulders down. Scoring 2. Aleister Black. Now AJ powers out. AJ with a shoulder up. And Aleister Black can't believe his eyes. I thought Black was heading to the quarterfinals. The big blow break on the next round. I can't get the ring, but this time the outside a cutter. On AJ again, the double foot stomp. Avoided. Styles now grabbing Aleister Black. The pick up and AJ Styles. Oh she. And Styles now with a flipping seated neck breaker on a Black. Black's neck gonna be in agony. And look at the power of AJ now. The deadlift puts him up into the Styles. Clash face first. Cover will not do it. Shoulders down. Scoring 2. AJ Styles is heading to the next round of the King of the Ring tournament. What a match.
Here is your winner, the phenomenal AJ
What a victory for Styles, not only getting his win back against Daniel Bryan for SummerSlam, but getting his win back on Aleister Black from over a year ago with the world title was on the line as AJ Styles advances to the next round of the King of the Ring tournament. But still to come tonight, ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk, Sami Zayn, another tournament matchup. The final first round match of the World Bracket and the King of the Ring tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, still to come tonight as well on a Continental Championship hanging in the balance. Kevin Owens, the champion, defending against Finn Balor, one of the members of the Judgment Day that helped out Owens inside War Games at SummerSlam. That IC title contest coming your way in Glasgow later on this evening. Right now, we're back live on Monday Night Raw with some women's action as we see a new superstar, a part of Raw in the women's division. Nia Jax, the irresistible force, now officially a part of Monday Night Raw. She's always been a part of SmackDown as Nia Jax. Not anymore, as this is going to be a many number one contendership tournament. 4 women superstars will battle in 2 consecutive singles matches. One of them taking place this week, the other taking place next week. The winners of both will face each other in a number one contendership matchup, with the winner of that battle is Rhea Ripley at King of the Ring Premium Live Event, the Women's World Champion for said Women's World title in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. But who comes now as opponent? The former NXT Women's Champion, now officially a part of Monday Night Raw.
From Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
Well, Monday Night Raw has now turned into Tiffy time here in the flagship. Tiffany Stratton of the NXT Great American Bash just last weekend, losing her NXT Women's Championship and ending her 279-day reign in the process. To opponent on that night, Stephanie Vaquero, who cashed in her NXT Women's Jackpot contract to win the matchup against Stratton after she announced she would be cashing in against Tiffany ahead of time. They had a great down-the-middle matchup at the Bash. Stephanie was able to retain an end in her rematch. The Stratton got it was also involving Jada Parker, making it a triple threat this past week on NXT, or sorry, last week now on NXT. Where of course Vaquero was able to retain once again by pinning Stratton. Now Tiffany a part of Raw. It's Rod's a part of Edger officially rings the bell and Nia Jax charging at her before the bell could even ring. There we go, the winner of this one faced the winners of next week's matchup, which I can announce will be Lyra Valkyria taking on the inaugural Women's World Champion of last season, Sasha Banks. 2 women have faced off against each other before in the finals of a mini tournament. Because he would face Jade Cargill at Bad Blood. That was won by Sasha Banks this time. It's going down to the first round next week, but before we get there, Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, and both women's Raw debut. Stratton, of course, the NXT call-up. Nia Jax a part of SmackDown before this, and Nia going to clothesline her to the floor, eliminating Stratton from the Rumble if this was one of those matches, and now Stratton getting caught with an elbow on the outside by the irresistible force. Rhea Ripley and Nia Jax would be a match made in heaven for this series to we see at a King of the Ring. But right now it's Tiffany lighting up Nia on the outside of the ring as the referee Rod's Apata continues his count from the inside here. Count of 3. Nia and Tiffany go back and forth. Stratton keeps trying to hit her with some offense, but Nia not feeling any effects of it. But now Tiffany comes back in the ring. Stratton heading to the top rope. Nia Jax down on the canvas. Double axe hit on the back, and Nia still down, and Tiffany Stratton now able to gain control against a much larger opponent this evening. Monday Night Raw, no Tiffy time here in Glasgow. Tiffany standing moonsault press on Nia. Nia though, right back to her feet. Not wanting to feel any effects of it. Middle rope goes Stratton, kicking her away. Cross body by Tiffany. And it's Stratton. Got the arm there with Nia Jax. Tiffany firmly in control, turns her around. Now is the former NXT Women's Champ. Drop kick to the back of the neck, and now Tiffany Stratton standing moonsault press for a second time. This time though, makes the cover, hooks the leg, shoulders down, scoring 2. Nia get a power out. Tiffany Stratton, can she make it into the next stage of this mini tournament? Of course, we've got the King of the Ring tournament going on now. The updated brackets show that AJ Styles and Braun Breaker will meet in the quarterfinals in 2 weeks' time, and the winner of tonight's main event between CM Punk and Sami Zayn will battle LA Knight in next week's main event. The winners of both those matches will meet in Raw's semi-final match at the King of the Ring PLE in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Nia Jax sent on cover. 1 count only, says Tiffany Stratton. Check out there with the former NXT Women's Champion. She Had 5 successful offences, 2 of which against the beautiful Madness Julia, 1 of which against Jordan Grace, 1 of which against Roxanne Perez, the other being against Blake Monroe, the Glamour herself. But now Stratton trying to light up the Monday Night Raw roster here. And inject some Tiffany time into it. There's Tiffany. The drop kick and now stomping away on her opponent Nia Jax. Big kick, knife edge chop by Tiffany Stratton. The Irish whip now. Tiffany sends her into the corner. Back handspring splash by Tiffany Stratton. There's a gymnastics background now coming into play for Tiffany. She heads to her feet. Nia Jax down to the canvas. Stratton with a splash off the top. They're coming out the leg. Shoulders down. Soaring to the kick out by Nia. Another powerful near fall from Nia Jax that time. Not able to put this matchup away. Tiffany headed up to the middle rope, but changes her decision as Nia got to the rope to try and catch a little breather. Nia Jax able to elbow her away, and now it's Nia grabbing Stratton. What's she thinking here? The pick up from Nia Jax, gonna power slam her down to the mat. What a body slam by Jax. Stomping away on Stratton, and her heading to the middle rope. Nia Jax elbow drop off the middle rope. My days. Nia the dominance on Tiffany Stratton and dropping her right in to the corner. Nia Jax now running right through her like a freight train. And look at this, all the ass to the face of Tiffany Stratton. This is not where Tiffany wants to be, I can tell you that for nothing. Oh, Jesus. Big face full of ass for Tiffany Stratton. Oh, God. And that's not where Tiffany wants to be in a Raw debut. Nia with a leg drop right in the back of the neck. And that was Nia Jax. Heads into the cover, the hook to the leg, shoulders down, scoring 2 here, and Tiffany's gonna kick ya. Tiffany still in this one, ladies and gentlemen. It ain't over just yet. Now off the rope front for that elbow once more. Tiffany able to counter it. Who can get the upper hand in this first round matchup of this mini tournament? Tiffany Stratton, Alabama Slam. We're back live on Monday Night Raw. Nia and Tiffany going back and forth here. 2 newest Raw call-ups. One from NXT, the other from SmackDown doing the Superstar Shakeout, and there's Tiffany Stratton that time. And then Tiffany out the corner, prettiest moves on ever known. Nia Jax knees up after delivering that fireman's carry roll through. And then Tiffany gets picked up from Nia Jax, and he powerbomb stacking her up. Now the rope saving Tiffany Stratton. Nia Jax passed off, and the official runs apart and almost decapitated Mr. Referee. Almost got his head taken off that tendon rod's apart. And now Nia Jax coming back into the ring with a steel chair. No, come on, not like that. No! Right across the head. Now Nia covers again, but again runs apart to call a rope break. Oh, Nia's going to be pissed for the official. Nia Jax, steel chair in hand. You can't use that though, Nia. And runs apart and trying to take it away from her. But Nia getting all up in the face for, but look out from behind. Tiffany Stratton, shoulders down here. Schoolgirl for the win to advance here. And in the next round of the tournament, the turn on the kick down. The winner of this will face the winner of Lyra Valkyrie and Sasha Banks next week. Winner of that battle's Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship. At King of the Ring Premium Live event end of party by Stratton, the suplex. Into an incredible maneuver that time. And double knees. Great strength from Stratton to be able to do that on Nia Jax. And Tiffany heads to the outside of the ring. What's Stratton thinking? Look at that! That can't pull. Swanton. Stratton cover for a win in the main roster debut. And a kick ya. So the main roster debut of Lola Ice last week on Monday Night Raw. She answered the open challenge of Io Sky for her newly won Women's Intercontinental Championship. Came up short, but what a great effort it was on her first night on the main roster for Vice. Nia Jax wanting to make sure that Tiffany Stratton doesn't have a good night, as there's yet another leg drop to the back of the neck of Stratton. The Buff Barbie now gets sent to the corner by Nia Jax, and now Nia looking to put this one away in advance to see who will face Ripley at King of the Ring. You can imagine Rhea's looking on closely. Tiffany though not going to like that view, and Nia later by Jax out the corner. Send all that weight down the chest of Stratton in a Raw debut. They're coming out from Nia Jax, the hook of the leg, the shoulders down. That's going to be it. There's 2. Nia Jax to advance. No! Stratton somehow finding a way to stay alive. Stratton by hook or crook. Staying in this one. And a dragon screw leg whip that time by Tiffany. The Irish whip going to send Nia into the corner. Forearm smash from Tiffany Stratton. Oh, we've seen this before from Tiffany out that corner that time. What an unbelievable maneuver. The slingshot. Back up with a corkscrew and a Tiffany springboard swanton bomb. Two big maneuvers, she's not done yet. Straight in the corner, prettiest moonsault ever. This time gonna connect the cover from Stratton. After three massive maneuvers. Two. Tiffany wins in her Raw debut. Stratton moves on to face the winner of Valkyria and backs next week on Raw.
Here is your winner, Tiffany Stratton.
Congratulations, Stratton, on her Raw debut. A huge win for Tiffany. Here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Could she get another shot at Rhea Ripley for the Women's World title as she beat her for the NXT Women's title last season? Nonetheless, Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, that is still to come, and it's coming up right here, right now, for the Intercontinental Championship live in Glasgow on Monday Night Raw.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
Thank you, Alicia Taylor. It was at SummerSlam Saturday. The opening matchup was the War Games match. 4-on-4 between the Undisputed Era and the Judgment Day and Kevin Owens, who teamed up for one night only. And they were able to help each other. Not only Owens able to retain his Intercontinental Championship on that night, but the Judgment Day's Damian Priest and J.D. McDonough able to hang on to their WWE Tag Team gold as well. But the Judgment Day won all the gold. And tonight, because of the helping hand that the Judgment Day gave Owens inside War Games, Finn Balor now granted a singles matchup for the Intercontinental Championship against the prize fighter tonight in Glasgow, Scotland. Almost some sort of homecoming for Finn Balor. Going to be a fun one live on Monday Night Raw, live in Glasgow. I see title on the line. Coming up next. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're back live on Raw from Glasgow, Scotland, as though you see the Intercontinental Champion, Kevin Owens, hoisting up the gold. Owens able to win the IC title at Bad Blood Premium Live event, where he was able to knock off the defending champion Adam Cole and Finn Balor in a triple threat matchup, pinning Balor to walk out the new champion. Is that right? There is what they're fighting for, the beautiful, prestigious and coveted Intercontinental Championship of the Red Brand here in singles competition. As now we head things down the ringside for the official ring introductions from the great Alicia Taylor.
And his opponent from Merivale, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 242 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Kevin Owens.
Thank you, Alicia Taylor, for the great introductions as always. Kevin Owens, this will be his third defense of the Intercontinental Championship, defeating Adam Cole in singles competition after winning the gold at Bad Blood, and of course inside War Games as well against all four members of the Undisputed Era, with the Judgment Day's assistant Sean Bennett as your official for this Intercontinental Championship matchup. This is Finn's third opportunity at the Intercontinental Golds, going back to last season and of course this series as well. A second of this series. Can he finally win gold for the Judgment Days? What he's been looking to do. Liv Morgan, his girlfriend of the Judgment Day, losing her women's Intercontinental title. She was the inaugural champion as the bell has been rung. Where Io Sky was of course able to win that gold at SummerSlam Sunday. Balor extends a hand. Owens accepts over Finn Balor with a cheap shot. You shouldn't trust the Judgment Day. You did for one night, Owens. You shouldn't tonight. Well, the title's on the line. Well, here we go. No McDonough, no Priest, no Morgan, no Raquel Rodriguez at ringside. One-on-one, mano-a-mano, Finn Balor, Kevin Owens. Intercontinental gold on the line here tonight in Glasgow, Scotland, in your knockout contest of the evening here on Raw. Look at Balor. Great offense there from Finn. The agility on display as Balor and Owens here go back and forth for the Intercontinental Championship tonight on the Red Brand. Owens top wrist lock on Finn Balor. Balor in trouble, able to escape. Though turns it into a side headlock here on Kevin Owens with a gold on the line. Owens able to push him off. KO. What's he thinking here? Oh, the back body drop on a Finn Balor as Kevin Owens now gaining control tonight. Owens the pick up And Owens just gonna punch Finn Balor right in the skull. Oh, there's no love lost between these two men tonight. We're on the same page on SummerSlam. Clearly not this evening. As Balor goes behind waistlock here. On the Intercontinental Champion Owens. Turns him round inside. Headlock here. As Balor got Owens down. Owens though. Leg scissors on Finn Balor. Between the throat is Owens' legs. Finn trying to escape and he's able to do so. Nip up, get out of that one. Back into a lock-up of these two men. With the IC title on the line. Still will come, of course, tonight. Main event. CM Punk making his Raw debut this series. As he will be battling Sami Zayn in the final first round matchup of the Raw bracket of the King of the Ring tournament. It's Balor all backed up. Owens on the ropes. Referee wanted a clean break. Not getting that at all. It's Finn Balor with a cheap shot on KO. But off the lockup. Owens trying to get back on the offensive here on Finn Balor. The pick up and Kevin Owens, fisherman, brain buster of Balor. And a running senton by the champion. Owens into the cover. Hook in the leg, shoulders down to retain the gold. Scoring only one and Finn is able to kick ya. This one ongoing for the IC title tonight on Monday Night Raw. Owens, big jab, knife edge shot, big kick, caught Finn Balor. Oh! Forearm shot on Kevin Owens and then able to take him right back down the side. You've got to imagine the Judgment Day in the back. Rooting on Finn Balor. He's had an opportunity to the world title this series as well at Clash in Paris against former champion LA Knight and losing effort. And a shot at the IC title. And that triple threat of bad blood. Now he's doing it tonight. Fast forward all the way back last July at Clash at the Castle. Finn Balor challenging Chad Gable for the Intercontinental title at a time where Gable is able to retain. Let's look at Owens. That springboard tornado DDT now dropping that leader with the Judgment Day's face right on that canvas. Finn Balor alongside Raquel Rodriguez in the Judgment Day representatives to not hold gold this series. Balor wanting to change that tonight in an instant as they're off the ropes. Sending Balor on Balor though. Big smack to the back of the head of KO now running in with a sling blade. Finn here in control. I know it's the challenger Irish whip picks up Owens. Sends him into the corner. What's Finn thinking? Oh, Finn now choking Owens out in the corner. Referee Sean Bennett going to step in and do something about that. Finn Balor, the boot to the throat. Oh, Owens. We're afraid out of it. Kick to the lower back that time. And now KO runs. Center of DDT by Owens. Dropping Finn Balor right in his crown. And now Owens picking up Finn. Irish whip sends him into the corner. Going to be one summon of Owens with a clothesline on Finn. Kevin Owens wanting to make sure that Finn Balor isn't able to walk out your brand new Intercontinental Champion tonight. That's Owens out the corner. KO now. Oh, look at that K. Oh, cannonball. Off the big shot on that corner. Owens heading to the top to move Finn Balor away into the frog splash from the prize fight of the cover. Look at the legs. Shoulders down retain. Kicking it two, says Sean Bennett, your official. Balor getting picked up. Oh, Balor elbow. Right in the midsection of Kevin Owens. Look at this. Balor fading back. Irish whip sends Owens right back into the corner. Finn now coming out. Look at Balor go. Big shots on Owens. Out of the corner. Picking him up by the head. Now trying to slow down the pace of this match. But what better way to do it than by using the best move and all of professional wrestling, the neck crank. Balor slowing down the pace of this one. And able to work over Kevin Owens and now the pick up and Balor, oh what a brain buster! Holy, changing direction and mid-air the cover for the goal. Scoring two, Owens kicking out as this matchup continues for the IC gold. We're back live on Monday Night Raw. Intercontinental title on the line. Finn Balor goes behind looking for a schoolboy. As Owens was able to get control after the break. But Finn Balor trying to run the last possible minute, but now it's Owens back on the advantage. And Owens looking at the package slam on a Balor cover to retain. Hooks the leg, shoulders down, 2 count, Balor kicks out. Still a chance for Finn to walk out. Intercontinental champion to bring the gold back home to the Judgment Day clubhouse. Owens missing that cannibal senton for the bottom of him. Finn gonna drop him with a DDT. Now what's Balor thinking? Irish whip from Finn. Gonna send him in the corner here tonight in Glasgow, Scotland. Can we have a new champion crown tonight? And the UFO Hydro is Balor drop kick. Right to the head of Kevin Owens out the corner that time. And now in the corner goes Balor. With for yet another drop kick. The Jumbo style. Shotgun kick on Owens. Sends him flying. Balor will walk out. Your new Intercontinental champ off the apron now with a springboard. Coup de grace. Cover. Hooks the leg. Shoulders down. Scoring 2. Not a kick out by Kevin Owens. Ah, so close to seeing a new champion being crowned tonight in Glasgow. Finn almost had it. The corner was Balor into the springboard out the corner of the back of Kevin Owens. And now Finn, wait a minute, trying to cheat a little bit here. Judgment Day tactics taking apart the top turnbuckle pad. Referee tends to it, but Owens with a stunner on Finn. Owens off the stunner on the cover, hook of the leg, shoulders down, 1. Would have been 2, the official still turning 3, would have won 4. And a kick out by Balor, would have been a 4 count. Owens would have retained. Owens would have had the match won if the official, Sean Bennett, had him intended to the turnbuckle pad, taken apart by Balor moments prior. Smart strategy by Finn as Owens forearm after forearm by the champion. Grabbing him, got him against the ropes. He works Kevin Owens. Got a 9th here by the ropes and just stomping away on the Prince of the Judgment Day. At the outside of the ring goes Finn Balor. Kevin Owens in the middle rope. Trying to get this crowd behind him tonight in Glasgow, Scotland. Finn getting to his feet. Kevin Owens off the ropes. Look at a fly here. Oh goodness, look at that! So by over the top by Kevin Owens. The ring caution to the win tonight. Looking to walk out still. The Intercontinental Champion this evening on Raw. Gonna get his 3rd defense of the gold. Back in the ring. Owens tope suicide on a Finn Balor to the floor. Unbelievable offense tonight. And look at Owens. Back on the apron. Watch it. Finn Balor off in. Gonna drop him off the apron that time with the house. Finn Balor thinking we're on a count of 4 from the official. Sean Bennett. Balor sends him back into a screwed circle. Down a 5 from the referee. Make it 6. Balor though gonna springboard back into the ring and a drop kick onto Kevin Owens. Then Balor gonna walk out. The new Intercontinental Champion in Glasgow. And bam, there's that elbow right in the chest. Finn the cover out the leg. Shoulders down, new champion crown. 2 count. Not Owens. A powerful kick out that time. Maybe not got a lot left in him though. As Owens had to use a lot of energy to get out of that one. But Owens back to his feet. Owens powerbomb out of nowhere. Cover to retain. Scores 2. No, Balor kicking out. Oh, what a battle. What a battle for the Intercontinental Championship tonight in Glasgow. Owens in the corner. Splash. That time off the springboard. Balor done that earlier on. Now it's KO's turn. And now Balor in the corner. Oh, Balor. Big elbow that time on Kevin Owens. Balor going to send him into the corner. Now Finn thinking right here. Finn looking to walk out your brand new IC champ tonight on Raw. Oh, goodness. All the way to the top. Balor. Superplex on Owens. Owens may be seeing stars. Maybe out of it. Finn Balor will kill your new Intercontinental Champ tonight on Raw. Picks up Owens. Owens counter off the jawbreaker. KO now. Forearm after forearm. They big chop now. Owens the kick caught by Finn Balor. Balor able to throw him away. Finn schoolboy. Shoulders down. IC title on the line. That's the one. Scores 2 to do it for the Judgment Day. Owens kicking out. What a match. Oh, what a close goal. Owens trying to get to the corner. Finn Balor right there. Oh, what a shot. And then Finn Balor takes him right down to the canvas top rope. IC title on the line. Finn, coup de grace. He got it. The double through stop the cover for the Intercontinental title. 2, 3. No, oh, it was so close. You saw the hand of Sean Bennett. So close to touching 3, but I can't go by Owens. And Balor's past it. He takes out the referee. Come on. Oh, but Finn, the shot. Owens caught him, and Owens with a stunner. Owens with a stunner. The cover. The official slowly but surely getting to his feet. The cover. Hook in the leg. Shoulders down. Scoring 2 of a slow count. Owens still able to retain. What a match of his KO is still the Intercontinental Champion.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Kevin Owens.
Well, that is the 3rd straight title match lost for Finn Balor this season, but it's no rest for the waiting for Kevin Owens, because coming up next week on Monday Night Raw, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions of the Judgment Day looking to win singles gold for the group. Damian Priest challenges Kevin Owens for the Intercontinental Championship also next week in the first round of this mini contendership tournament for the Women's World title. Lara Valkyria, Sasha Banks, former SmackDown stars in this series, now both a part of Raw, battle out on the red brand next week. And also next week, the winner of tonight's main event will battle this man, the megastar LA Knight, former world champ in the quarterfinal stages of the King of the Ring tournament, with the winner will head to the King of the Ring PLE to compete in the semi-finals of the King of the Ring tournament in Riyadh. All that so much more next week, but up next it is now time for your main event of the evening. CM Punk makes his Raw debut, taking on Sami Zayn in the first round of the King of the Ring tournament next in Glasgow in the OVO Hydro. Gonna be a fun main event here tonight, as this man is making his first ever appearance on Monday Night Raw, as he debuted in the Royal Rumble in entrant number 30 last series. Now he's a part of the Red Brands. CM Punk looking to go all the way and win the King of the Ring tournament.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM
CM
Punk.
Punk having one of the best matches of the SummerSlam weekend, competing on SummerSlam Saturday, defeating Roman Reigns to find out who was the top guy of SmackDown going forward and uphold gold. Punk was able to win on that night, and a tremendous matchup replay available now for all of you to check out if you haven't already, and even if you have, go watch it again. What a matchup it was. But Punk, now a part of Monday Night Raw due to the Superstar shake-up for the first time ever. And now for Punk, he had a chance to claim world title gold, and he's had opportunity for this series twice. He has lost in singles competition at Bad Blood and in a fatal 4-way match at Clash in Paris. Can he get a shot at the vacant world title by winning King of the Ring? He's got to get through this man in the first round first.
Weighing in at 212 pounds,
If the crowd sing along Sami Zayn's entrance music tonight. What a first time ever treat we're seeing this evening. We mentioned how Punk was successful at SummerSlam. Sami, not so much. Competing in that 6-man SummerSlam gauntlet, 3 from Raw, 3 from SmackDown, competing in it. Zayn entered number 1, eliminating entrant 2 Chad Gable before falling short to Rusev of Imperium, who entered number 3 and was able to eliminate Sami from the gauntlet. But Sami still getting an opportunity in the King of the Ring tournament tonight, as he was a part of King of the Ring last series as well, winning his first round matchup against Jon Moxley before falling short to the glorious Bobby Roode in the quarterfinals. Roode making it to the semi-finals, facing off with AJ Styles, where Styles would win, and falling short to Seth freaking Rollins in the finals last series. Punk, of course, not a part of King of the Ring last series, as he only debuted at the Royal Rumble after the fact. But Sami, former United States champion, can he get one step closer to that top title scene and potentially walk out of Saudi Arabia, the world heavyweight champion, after winning King of the Ring? Remains to be seen. Here we go. What a matchup this is going to be in your main event, as Punk is saying first time ever in the first round of the King of the Ring tournament. The final first round match in the Raw bracket matchup on the way bell has been run by Raw official Danilo Amphiblio. Oh, what a matchup this is going to be then, as these two men slowly, cautiously walking towards one another. Punk and Sami here, live on Monday Night Raw. Here we go, live in Glasgow, the crowd in for a treat tonight in this main event. Vulnerable tie-up between Punk and Zayn. Sami able to go behind in our waist lock on the second set. He's CM Punk that time. Punk and Sami continue. Go back and forth. Sami into a penny predicament here. The schoolboy, the kicker immediately by CM Punk. Punk now into a pin of his own on Sami Zayn. The one, the kick out by Sami. But a 1 count that time on Zayn, whereas Sami didn't get any count on CM Punk on the pin attempt, but now Punk off the vulnerable tie-up into the grounded headlock, or sorry, the standing headlock, I should say. He wrenches away, but Sami able to throw him off, turns around, German suplex, bridge, cover 1, kick out. I see Punk, much like we saw in the opener between AJ Styles and Aleister Black earlier on tonight. We're back into a lockup. Punk got the wrist lock on Sami Zayn, and Sami turns around, wrist lock on CM Punk this time. And wait about Punk turns it around top, wrist lock on Sami Zayn. These two men going back and forth tonight in your main event. Sami turns it around, Sami had a lock on Punk. My goodness. And Sami Back into a side headlock on the second City Saint this time. Sami Zayn got locked in tight. Trying to squeeze the life out of Punk and take him out of this first round matchup in the King of the Ring tournament with Punk. Able to send him off the rope, and look at that, the float over and a neck breaker by C. And Punk, and we saw him do this, get a little bit too overconfident, a little bit too overcocky. And this matchup at SummerSlam with Roman Reigns and Sami gonna make him pay for it. After CM Punk doing his push-up, Sami just knocking him down on the canvas. Now that cannibal senton off the bottom. Look, didn't get all of it, but Zayn now just gonna punch the face and send him out of the canvas. Sami in control, trying to get this crowd in Glasgow behind him, but I feel like they're much more on the side of CM Punk tonight in the Hydro. Sami, the Irish whip, sends CM Punk into the corner. Can Sami Zayn get back on track and get past the first round of King of the Ring? Look at Sami! Tornado DDT as the referee inadvertently getting knocked down off of that maneuver from Sami, but hold on 1 second. Sami's then outside of the ring getting a kendo stick. Referee got back in his feet, and the referee gonna knock it out of the hand of Sami Zayn. Zayn getting on the face of the official, but look out! Oh, there's CM Punk! Next shot, and it was shining wizard shades of his wife AJ Lee, who just last week on SmackDown this past Thursday night became the #1 contender for the WWE Women's Championship. Now look at this clothesline. Yeah, another clothesline. Look at this. Out the corner. As Sami Zayn gets picked up in a back suplex, but that's right, Jade Cargill will be defending her WWE Women's Championship in 2 weeks' time on SmackDown. And she will face the new #1 contender AJ Lee after Lee won a Triple Threat contendership matchup against Becky Lynch and Asuka, 2 other members of the SmackDown roster after the Superstar Shake-Up, originally of course a part of Raw. Pop Bulldog out of the corner off that knee. Vintage offense only one as Sami is able to kick out of the pin attempt. Sami to his feet. Off Punk's overhand shot avoided by Zayn, and there's Sami with a Hurricane Run. Sami again, cannibal senton. Oh, goodness, Punk again trying to get to his feet. Can never get all of it. Can Sami Zayn? But Zayn now picks him up, made for his chop, a kick to the leg, and Sami with a combination. A calf kick, leg lariat on pain homage now to the late great Sabu, who we lost about a year ago, I believe, at this rate. There's now it's CM Punk and Irish whip Sami to the corner. There's that knee again by Punk, and now Punk with a clothesline out the corner. Vintage offense. And the second City Saint that time, as Punk stole the show at SummerSlam Saturday. Looking to do the same tonight, live in Glasgow on Raw. Let's look at this. CM Punk turns it around. The sharpshooter shades his favourite of all time. The best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Bret the Hitman Hart. Sharpshooter since then tight on Sami here. Really tapping her pass out to the pin. The referee checking on him as Sami able to get out of that submission predicament that time. Sami runs in, and look at that elevated drop kick right outside the jaw of CM Punk. Sami ready to fight back in this one. Was able to get one elimination in that gauntlet against Chad Gable at SummerSlam Sunday. Can he get one elimination in the King of the Ring tournament at least this series? As Sami Zayn sends Punk to the outside. Oh, we've seen Sami do this before, throwing caution to the wind. Toe big on Halo, taking out Punk on the outside of the ring. In less than last place, losing their damn minds in Glasgow. It is no Scotland, no party tonight. It's Sami Zayn. Come back in the ring. Now on the apron. Punk getting to his feet. Sami springboard tornado DDT. Sami cover. Shoots the half. Hook in the leg. Shoulders down to advance in the next stage of King of the Ring tournament. And a kick out. I can reveal the winner, of course, facing LA Knight in next week's main event on Raw. And the quarterfinals of the King of the Ring tournament, winner of that, of course, goes on to King of the Ring to compete a part of Raw in the semi-finals against the winner of Braun Breaker and AJ Styles in the other quarterfinal matchup coming up in 2 weeks' time in the red brand. Punk blown over neck breakers and gets back to his feet. Taking care of Sami Zayn. The pick up now from CM Punk, and Punk now the Anaconda Vice. Anaconda Vice. Submission on Cincinnati. Tied on Sami Zayn. Nowhere from the goal. Here the second submission of the matchup. Locked in by Punk. Referee Danilo and Fabio right there to see if Zayn will tap out or pass out to the pin. If he does, Punk will advance into the quarterfinals and face LA Knight next week on Raw. As Sami able to escape big knees upside the top of the head. Sami Zayn would love nothing more to go up against LA Knight, a man he's faced on numerous occasions both this series and last series. They are 2-2 in singles competition. Cover from Sami. Michinoku driver on Punk and a kick out by the best in the world. wants to prove he's the best in the world. He's going to have to knock off Sami in the first round of the King of the Ring tournament with Sami. Going to clothesline him to the floor, eliminating him from the Royal Rumble if this one was a Rumble. And now Sami Zayn. Oh goodness, over the ropes for momentum and a top base set with Cena once again. Sami throws caution on the win tonight. Sami and Punk go back and forth and watch Punk the kick on the outside, and what the hell is Punk thinking on the floor? No, not the floor. Oh my god, a pile driver on Sami on the outside. Barely any give on the floor that time, and now CM Punk back in the ring, looking maybe for a count out win to get a chance to face LA Knight in the quarterfinals next week. But watch out a minute, Sami on the outside, and Punk with a top of his own. Anything you can do, I can do better. Mentality out of CM Punk tonight, and now it's Punk. And I send Sami Zayn back into the ring. Center of the ring, that is. Punk springboard clothesline on Sami. Punk to advance in the quarterfinals. The cover on Zayn. The hook to the leg. Shoulders down. Scores 2. Now the kick out. Staying in this one. Let's see. And Punk elbow drops Sami. Able to move out of the harm's way of that one. And now it's Sami Zayn. Hold on a minute. The pick up on Punk. And Punk and launched down. Blue Thunderbomb covers Sami for the win. The 2. The kick out by CM Punk. You can imagine if Sami would win this one. You gotta imagine it would be an upset, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, but Punk then busted wide open. Courtesy of Sami Zayn. With them big straight closed fists right in the face of Punk. And there's a swan tongue bomb off the top. Sami to advance to the quarterfinals to face LA Knight once more in a kick out. On the second City Saint, you can imagine LA looking on very closely wherever he happens to be right here to see who will face next week in the quarterfinal round of the King of the Ring tournament. And right now Sami and Punk go back and forth. Punk with kick to the hammies time and time again, and now picking up Sami Zayn. Punk now go to sleep, connecting on Sami. Got him right outside the bridge of the nose, the cover. Hook of the leg, shoulders down on Zayn, scoring 2 on a kick out. A kick out by Sami. Oh man, and Sami Zayn rolling to the outside trying to catch a breather, but watch Punk gonna send them right back to the floor. Punk sends on Punk to the outside. CM Punk on fire. Now it's Punk slingshot cross body to the floor on Sami Zayn. CM Punk in control. What a main event, what a night it has been tonight in Glasgow, Scotland. Punk springboard drop kick off the apron. On a Sami to the outside. As Sami fighting back in a clothesline on the floor by Zayn. Counter 4 from the official Danilo and Fablio here. As now it's Sami on the apron. Oh, shades of Sabu! The genocidal, homicidal, suicidal superstar getting paid homage to by Sami Zayn. Arabian press moonsault off the springboard on the outside. Sami now sending Punk back into that squared circle. Looking to put this one away in advance of the quarterfinals to face LA Knight next week. And the King of the Ring tournament, Sami sends Punk into the corner. Zayn now, hello the kick! Sami, cover, shoots the half, hooks the leg, shoulders down, Zayn for the upset, cover, 2, 3, down, a kick out by Punk. Unbelievable. Sami Zayn wanting to make sure that CM Punk can once again be unsuccessful in championship opportunities, but Sami at the corner, tornado DDT off the springboard by Zayn. Sami now at the corner that time, and up knees up by CM Punk. Unreal battle tonight. Is now Punk going to send them out to the apron? No, Sami fights back. Big forearm back into the ring comes Sami. Zayn, Sami going to floor Punk with that European uppercut. Punk now back to his feet, comes in, jab miss. Sami Zayn with jabs and shots connecting on the straight edge. Superstar Punk now fading back, grabbing Sami Zayn. And this great main event tonight is now what CM Punk thinking. There's that knee by Punk. Unbelievable offense. Punk back up on Sami after the leg, and oh Jesus, and Sami might be hurting after that one. CM Punk getting to the top. We're going to put this one away in advance into the quarterfinals of King of the Ring. Top rope Macho Man-esque elbow drop by Punk, cover, hooks the leg, shoulders down, scoring 2. No, Sami powers out again. Once more the shoulder off the canvas, courtesy of Sami Zayn. What an incredible main event tonight on Monday Night Raw. Of course, tomorrow night NXT going to be a great one as well as SmackDown Thursday evening, and WWE Dark on Friday. Sami sent out powerbomb, cover 2, kick out by Punk. What a powerbomb by Zayn. This Punk went for a middle rope Hurricane Rana. Sami able to counter and catch him. Incredible offense as Punk and Sami continue to go back and forth. Punk catch him with a clothesline. Punk now. Back up on Sami Zayn. Irish whip sends Sami into the corner. Big right hand, no counter. By Sami Zayn. Sami now gonna send Punk into the corner of his own. And now it's Sami. Look out. Oh goodness, that's gonna be it. Oh man, the Exploder. Exploder suplex in the corner by Sami. The Irish whip sends Punk into the corner. He said, Ken Allen, the king of the match. He's going to win it. He's going to get the tip that covers the advance in the quarterfinals to face next week too. 3-0. And Punk kicking out this Raw debut and less in the last place. Look at them as well. They are going bananas today. And they all full hydro. Sami double axe handle to a grounded CM Punk. And I watch Sami Zayn thinking, oh, resorting to dastardly tactics. Taking apart that top turnbuckle pad. But look at Punk and Sami continue to fight. And out CM Punk. Pick up on Zayn. Second take of the match. Up with the golden slit connecting by Punk. The cover on Sami. The hook in the leg. Shoulders down. That's going to do it to advance. 2, 3. No, Sami kicking out. What a match. What an unbelievable contest this evening. Live on Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. It's Sami and Punk continue to battle. Look at Sami, shoulders down on the second set. He said that's the 1, 2, 3. No, I thought Sami had it. I thought he was advancing to face his career rival LA Knight. Sami in the corner. Thought another haluva kick was incoming, but instead the clothesline from Sami. Don't know if he's got anything left. Another haluva kick is now the official. Tending to the turnbuckle pad that was taken apart, courtesy of Sami Zayn. What is Sami Zayn thinking here as he's on the outside of the ring? Referee tending to that turnbuckle pad, but wait a minute, he's got a steel chair. Oh, come on, Sami. Resorting to dastardly means again, but wait a minute, the official back up as Punk, and Punk, a third going to sleep. CM Punk covers, hooks the leg, shoulders down on Sami. This is going to be it. Scoring 2. CM Punk's got in the quarterfinals on the king of the ring. He battles LA Knight next week. And next week's main event.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
I'll tell you, man, Punk clearly feeling the effects of that victory, but a great victory it was. As now the quarterfinals is set for the Raw bracket of the King of the Ring tournament. Punk versus Knight next week. And then in 2 weeks' time, Braun Breaker versus AJ Styles. The winner of both of those goes to the semi-finals of the Raw bracket and the King of the Ring tournaments. That's all we have time for today in Glasgow, Scotland for this incredible edition of Monday Night Raw.